Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Ride On, a new Jackie Chan film. Looks like it was shot in China, is totally Chinese. It is a martial arts movie, but also about a stuntman who trains a horse to be a martial artist. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 11. Speaking of the Pineys, I will be at the Ocean City Comic Con today. As you're seeing this now, in Ocean City, New Jersey, at the Music Pier on the boardwalk. Come on down. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. The live stream will be on Sunday. It's probably going to get pushed back, but I'll get into that later. Now, Jackie's back doing what Jackie does best, being a stuntman, doing martial arts, but this time he's got a horse and he's doing his slapstick comedy martial arts thing here. I don't know. It looks okay. It looks like they're trying to broaden the appeal of Jackie a little bit by adding the horse, I guess. So it is more comedy than it is anything else. The music is a little lackluster, I'll say. This looks like the kind of movie Jackie used to make back in the day. It looks a little low budget, but not totally low budget. Jackie's showing his age too. He looks a little. He's doing like, this is funny. I mean, the horse tries to. He's asleep. He doesn't want to wake up. The horse drags him out of bed. So it's gonna be funny, wacky horse bits. The horse fights a bunch of dudes and wins, and also we get to see him shoot movies and ride the horse in various scenes as in a movie. Doesn't really say what the plot is. I suspect that he has to train the horse so they can keep him, so they don't kill him, so at the same time you get to see him do a bunch of stunts. So really this is a perfect movie for Jackie, except he's kind of up there. I don't think he does his own stunts anymore, probably with good reason. But here he seems more relaxed, and this is the kind of movie he's good at. It's a family movie. It's not going to be super crazy in terms of the plot. It's going to be very simple. I'm not sure who this guy is. I guess he's just another actor. I don't know if Jackie's bringing anybody from his family onto the set yet. He has a different last name, but that doesn't mean anything in Hollywood, whether Hollywood's in China or here. So Ride On. I think it'll be amusing. That's about all I can say about it. First act, it's most likely the horse is the problem. Either he's not listening, and these two characters are the horse trainers maybe, or the owners, and if they don't get the horse to obey, they're going to kill it. So Jackie's, the old stuntman, is brought in to make sure that doesn't happen, and he comes in and trains the horse, and wacky things happen. In second act, they do a bunch of stunts, and it goes well at first, but then the horse, I don't know, that for some reason they want to kill the horse or steal the horse, and the horse ends up fighting a bunch of guys, and then it fends him off because Jackie's able to train him. But then they make it look like the horse is going crazy, and probably the climax of the movie is they're going to kill the horse, but Jackie has to save him at the end. And then together they fight their way out of a situation and win the day. Let's see what it says. Official Ride On movie trailer. Jackie Chan movie trailer in theaters April 7th. So that's not long. After two debt collectors attempt to seize a stunt horse belonging to a washed up stuntman, Jackie Chan, video of an ensuing confrontation and the dynamic duo's narrow acrobatic escape goes viral on social media. Furious at being humiliated online, the debt collectors return to seek revenge, leaving Luo and red hair. Luo is the name of Jackie Chan's character, and red hair, I guess that's the horse, to engage in a series of hilarious, action-packed antics that outdo even the most daring acts from their glory days. So when they say debt collectors in China, it would most likely be the Chinese triad. I guess they're calling them debt collectors because they don't want to say triad. I don't know. Seems fine. Seems like a harmless movie. You know, you got to come up with a new twist for Jackie Chan, right? There's only so many times he can fight the debt collectors himself, and because he's not doing all his stunts anymore, he's got to turn it over to somebody. So this is an interesting way to do it, you know. Turn it over to the horse. Have some horse martial arts, which really won't be horse martial arts, but it'd be funny to see the horse kick people and fight. So yeah, I don't recognize any of the other actors, but sure, they're fine. You know, this is the kind of movies that China can make and beat Hollywood in, because it's family friendly. There's not, because Jackie wants to be family friendly, except in a couple of more serious movies he starred in America. He's going to be, you know, the big international star that he is. It's going to be family oriented, so anybody could see the movie. It's going to be widely distributed, at least in Asia. I don't know about here. I mean, the fact that there's a trailer here at all means that probably going to get distribution here. Probably, I would say. So, if the Chinese movie industry and the communists were smart, they'd make Jackie Chan the head of their movie studio and let him make the decisions, because obviously he kind of knows what he's doing, right? He can make a decent movie, especially for families, or at least he's smart enough to go, because that's his appeal, that's his brand, right? You know, he's not going to do anything too rough to anybody. Not since his very early movies, but even then, like, that was in the 80s, and that was a different time. What was considered family, and especially in Asia, the martial arts movies were a little more extreme, but he's got a brand that's different from that now, and it's a valuable one, right? It was a valuable one here. I don't know about so much here anymore. People are kind of sick of Jackie Chan, I think, here. I mean, he's got the Rush Hour franchise. I think they're spinning that into another thing. I don't know. But, you know, he shows up in movies here once in a while still. I mean, he's still here. He wouldn't be on the A-list anymore, but he'd definitely be at least a B-lister. He definitely could be. I mean, he could be in movies like Schwarzenegger and Stallone, and all those guys can still be in movies. He's an aging action star. They'll put him in something. Here, there though, he's the top. He's the top guy in China. Absolutely, because he's got such international box office, and that's one of the reasons they'll keep putting him in movies here. International box office is money, baby. That's money. And any movie he's in here will almost certainly open in China. And Jackie's not going to agree to be in a movie that the Chinese government wouldn't like, I think. So, would I see this? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would say it. I don't know if I'd go to theaters to see it, because it is gonna be dubbed, or not dubbed, subtitled, and I'd probably want to watch that on like Netflix or one of the streamers so I can see the subtitles easier. Kind of harder to read for me in the theater, and there I think it's more distracting because the screen's bigger. If you know what I mean, like depending on where I'm sitting, I'd have to sit way in the back in a theater situation because the screen's too big, and I have to read the dialogue to get what the hell's going on sometimes. So I don't want to have to go back and forth. Even on a small screen, that's an issue, but at least on a small screen like here, I can kind of read it and watch the action at the same time. So I'd probably rent it if I watched it at all. But at the same time, I mean, most Jackie Chan movies are kind of the same. I mean, this is a little different because of the horse. I'd probably look for it on a streamer. I probably wouldn't pay to rent it. But yeah, if I was on a Jackie Chan binge watch, I'd certainly throw this into the mix. I mean, how bad could it be? And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble later for our more bass takes. I'm making these videos early because I'm at the Ocean City Con, and I'll be back later tonight. So if you get a chance, come on down to Ocean City Comic Con at the Music Pier. And don't forget, tomorrow's the live stream, but it's probably going to be late. I'm going to say that now. Yeah. Probably going to have to push that back. All right. And we'll see you tomorrow.